And we're back with another one on a Saturday special. There's another episode.
Saturday.
There's another episode of Where's My Anime? Special episode one, Crunchyroll Awards edition, 2025 Crunchyroll Awards. Tonight, yeah, it's tonight, right? Yeah, tonight we're gonna be going over the Crunchyroll Award winners and the nominations in the categories. Of course, we will be live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. So holla at us. And I'm your
Yep.
boy Sama. And this is the anime review antagonist, the one and only, the bleach hater, who know it all about anime. My boy Dap.
Wait. Hold on. Do I hear a new reviewer in the background?
My boy Dap. Always pulling in the viewers, man.
That-
So tonight, along with doing a special episode about the Crunchyroll Award winners, we also have another special guest coming in with us tonight. I don't know that, like, I heard his name was the Fry Man, was the Fry Guy. Like, who's this guy?
who is he? He's I don't know. Right now, we're like the two pieces of bread that don't have like the rest of the ingredients to make a nice sandwich, man. This person right now is filling in and making the show a little bit more balanced, if you will. He's adding a different layer to the show because he's somebody that keeps up with the manga community. So also another twist. So might have to bring it up and see what Chris Fry, the manga guy, is bringing into
Come
the.
on to the stage, my boy.
Howdy, y'all. Thank you.
See, our AI got better. He has a face now.
Yeah, I get this. I can be seen. I apologize to the viewers.
Tremendous.
Thanks for joining us tonight, Chris. I know you got a super busy schedule as we all do, so I appreciate you coming on the show tonight. And hopefully you can make this special episode special. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do my best.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We got the first category up. We got anime of the year, right? And let me just start off by saying, first of all, is one glaring mistake up here that I don't know why Crunchyroll. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I do not know why Bleach Thousand Year Blood War is not up here at all. But
I think we probably should look at a part two. Like where exactly did they pull the timelines for when they were going to have everything rated for each category? Because even when I saw Solo Leveling, in my head, I was thinking, like season 3 or maybe 2. I wasn't thinking season 1
yeah,
of Solo Leveling.
season 1, my boy.
So that's pretty wild. So we know Solo Leveling is going to be more than likely on the next Crunchyroll Awards as well for season 2.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if they don't win anime of the year again for next year for season 2, somebody doing something wrong with that. Because season 2 of Solo Leveling was straight fire.
Season 2 was pretty darn good, but we got a whole nother year for more anime, so you never know.
Yeah, I mean a lot of new shit's just been coming out. Period, though. Like it's definitely have contenders. It's definitely have contenders.
What about the beginning of the end? You think that's going to be a contender?
Hey, I was thinking about that when I was going through the whole thing. I was like, man, they should make the worst of the worst category. But I was like, nah, that's just going to breed a whole new different kind of anime where people are legit going to be trying to make the most trashiest animes, and it's going to get bad. So, it's fucking terrible, dude. Fucking god awful.
The manga is really good.
It might be.
Y'all should
I like
it.
But I haven't watched the anime. But that's the like third or fourth time I've heard people say it's not very good.
It's not good
So
at
It's
all.
god awful, bro. Like, don't like as much as I would like you to watch it so you see how bad it is. I don't want them to get money from you spending it. Just take our word for it. Like that's how bad it is. Just please take people's
damn.
word for it if they say it's bad. Don't fucking give them no money for that shit. Go pirate it. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't say that. But but it's
Uh,
terrible.
So do y'all think got snagged off this list? For solo level and winning.
for me,
Uh,
the only other one I could see being really a contender is probably Free Run Beyond Journey's End. That
Okay.
anime was fantastic. Um, Definitely a different style than Solo Leveling, of course. Solo Leveling's all about the battles and how, all the badassery. But Free
Yeah.
Run's more introspective. So, bug. Um, uh, but anyways, that honestly for me, I love Solo Leveling, especially the first season. But Free Run I found a lot more enjoyable, so it would have been my anime of the year. That's just
Okay.
my opinion.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah, nah. I mean, hey, that's what we here for. We here for the opinions. I appreciate it, Chris. What about you, Dap? What you got up there?
Uh, so sadly, I'm only going off of what I've seen on the list, which is Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8, and Dandadan. I've heard Friends Ring is pretty good, and the other two, well, I've heard Delicious and Dungeon. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Dungeon is good. I don't think it's anime of the year good, but it is good.
Yeah. I mean, is that more like a like cooking anime, or is it is that just an element of the show?
That's the primary element that makes it very fun and kind of like a slice of life kind of. That might
Okay.
not be the right way to phrase it, but there is also like actual like serious stuff going on too. So there is a good like overall story.
Yeah. I mean, are
Um,
people fighting with spatulas and shit, or is it like something different?
I'm sorry.
Are
Oh,
people like fighting with spatulas and
Oh no! It's so like they meet. So like this one guy is obsessed with monsters, and he's always kind of wanted to eat one, but it's not considered like he doesn't know how because he doesn't have any knowledge. But they end up meeting a dwarf. I think he's a dwarf. I'm pretty sure he's a dwarf who has been living in the dungeon for years, and he like knows exactly how to cook them and to all the different spices that work well with them and all that kind of stuff. So he starts teaching the guy and the guy's like group of adventurers as they go along. And so every episode has like a signature dish that they end up making that will make you hungry immediately from just looking at it. But they make it from random like um there's they make food out of a mimic, like mushroom guys, like fishmen and stuff. Like there's a bunch of different, so dragon, if I remember right.
Okay.
So yeah, they make all different kinds of neat recipes, and you learn a lot of lore with like the way the monsters work and stuff. So it's very neat.
Yeah, yeah. Hence the name Delicious in Dungeon, right? Like a lot of
Exactly.
dungeon,
yeah.
yeah, a lot of dungeon
Also,
monsters and characters getting eaten and stuff. I get it. I get it. Um. Oh, hey, what's going on, Black Love by Design? Hey, y'all back again tonight? Yeah, Saturday night
back
special.
again. We
Saturday
got
night.
confused with that on Friday.
Yeah, appreciate you for tuning in as always. All right, man. Yeah, so I'm not mad with Solo Leveling winning this. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Solo Leveling season one. So, no, other than Bleach being snagged off the list, other than that, man, I don't have any quarrels with it, man.
Yeah, I
Um,
would like to give it to Dan to Dan, but I would give it to solo leveling. I didn't think Kaiju number 8 was that good personally to be recommended, but I mean, it is what it is.
That's
Kaiju,
surprising. I thought Kaiju number 8 was really good. It
yeah,
was
really good.
fun. Yeah.
I wouldn't say animated of the year, but it was good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
Um,
enjoyable. All right, guys, moving on. We're gonna move on to the film of the year. Um, I'm gonna say right now. So look, all right. Here's my thing with anime films, right? I like anime films that are concurrent with the anime, like what's actually happening. It kind of blends in with the story or whatever. My Hero Academia, and I'm talking specifically for this one, like it wasn't canon, right? So I didn't get anything out of it other than just a really cool animation. And then it also makes me wonder, like, why can't this level of animation be in the series at all times, right? Even though it's a film, that's what I got from that. But that's my thing about anime films. I would love for them to be concurrent in anime, like Demon Slayer, how they did the Mugen Train and stuff like that. But it
Yeah.
was a part of the story and it progressed it, right? You know, I don't per se like non-canon anime films, but looking at this list here, let's see who won it. Oh, Look Back won the film of the year. Do you have any other films that you guys think that might have should have been on the list? Um, in this category?
With I'm kind of with you in the fact that I've never been a big anime film guy because
Yeah,
usually they're not like really part of the story. They're typically non-canon. So to be honest, I don't really look for anime films to watch
right.
very often. I will admit this look back has got me interested. I read up on the synopsis when we were, reading up on these nominees and stuff, and so I'm intrigued, but I don't know if it's enough to get me to go watch an anime film.
Yeah.
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 Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna be forced to watch the new Demon Slayer movie, which I think comes out in the U.S. in September. Um, I think I'm gonna be forced to watch it because I have to finish Demon Slayer. I have to finish the story of it. Even though I wish they would have just put it out in another season. But anyway, well, I don't have to go on Demon
Surprised
Slayer.
that's not on there. They didn't even have movie train on there.
I think Mugen Train was maybe like a couple years back. It wasn't. It definitely wasn't last year.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. I mean, but man, maybe I got my times way off. Solo level of last year.
Yeah, so 11 was last year. Season 2 was this year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because in my head, like the only film that I could think of that I would like to see on there was like Dragon Ball Superheroes. Like, but I can't remember when that came out. But that would have been a great contender for this list. But
Yeah,
again, it's not like I've seen these either. So.
I
I
think
think Super.
superheroes was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, yeah, it seems
Was
like
it?
yesterday.
It might be
Yeah,
shorter
I
than
mean, it
that,
does.
or maybe it's longer. I'm not 100%, but yeah, like I don't. I
Talk
don't
about-
watch enough of the films to be able to comment. Sorry.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can move on to the next category. Best continuous series. Yeah, they got my boy Bleach up here. Demon Slayer, My Hero, One Piece, Oshino, Code Season 2, Spy Family, The Missing Face from Last Night. Black Love by Design. Is this the Missing Face from last night? Yes, it is. This is our boy.
I got a camera.
He got it. Um, man. So okay. Chris, are you familiar with Demon Slayer?
Oh
Have you
yeah,
watched
I've
it?
I've read. I haven't watched any of the anime. I was waiting for it to finish before I started watching it because I've already read it all.
Got you. Um, so this comes to a kind of stab at my series Bleach, right? Because I think Bleach should have won. So for everybody at home, Demon Slayer actually won this category, but I do believe that Bleach should have won only because if you're a Demon Slayer fan, this can't be like one of the trophies that you put up in the trophy room. All right, the Hashira training arc was mid at best, and what I mean by that is I think it was 10 episodes. In the first and the 10th episode, beautiful animation, man. I mean, just gorgeous. I mean, we're talking about Demon Slayer type quality, but the meat and potatoes of the whole season, it was just ass, man. It was just they could have done all the training guard stuff. They could have done that in montages compared to how they drew it out for the whole season. I didn't like it at all, man. I mean, it was just training after training, and we didn't even see like any great. monumental fights. Yeah, we got some story in there, some backstory on some of the captains and stuff, but that didn't do enough for me to say, "Oh yeah, this is another grade A Demon Slayer arc."
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, love by design. Well, hello, nice to see a new face and hear new opinions.
well,
Most
thank you.
definitely.
Hey, look at Chris Pryor, the manga guy, getting fans already, man. But yeah, you guys got any opinions on best continuing series?
Personally,
uh,
Spy Family season 2, I kind of found boring. So I don't even know why it was on there. The first season's awesome. It's cute. It's adorable. But the second season was for me.
Yeah.
Now, eh, for me, like you, the big Bleach guy, I love One Piece. So if any are going to be on here, I would have gave it to One Piece. So,
Okay. Was this Luffy getting his new form? Was that last year?
for
I
dub
thought
it
it was
was, I believe, or
what?
maybe that was this year. Oh, for dub it was this year. So it would
Oh,
have probably been last year for sub.
oh yeah, yeah,
Um, which would have been like Kaido fight and his Gear 5, and
yeah. Gear
which
5,
was
yeah, yeah. Did he
awesome.
get Gear 5 last
Like,
year?
yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% positive on that timeline wise, but I
Yeah,
believe so. So, and that was, I mean, in my opinion, was amazing.
okay.
Yeah,
I
I agree.
loved the Kaido fight and the Gear 5, and it was just honestly a blast. I had moments of going like, "Yeah, punch him in the fucking face."
I know that's good. No, that's what about you, Dap?
So we covered Bleach, so I've seen all the Bleach. I I think I might have made a season two, maybe season one of Demon Slayer. After learning how the manga was and seeing how it was portrayed in the show, I had to stop watching it. It didn't make sense after that. So I can't speak uh, on the newest of Demon Slayer. My hero though, I honestly like what they did with season seven. Like they definitely sped stuff up and definitely get a lot of interesting backstory. Definitely get a lot of action. Um,
Yeah,
I did enjoy it. I don't enjoy what they did for it at the ending, saying like, yo, the next season gonna be the final season. 'Cause, like to me, it just doesn't make sense. I can't really see it ending on the next season. Like I feel like it needs at least another two, but we'll see how that rolls out. But I think for me, I'm gonna personally say My Hero Academia. For One Piece, I can take the appreciation of One Piece still going on and still having a big fan base. I can definitely take appreciation to that and acknowledge that
yeah,
for it to be like a runner up for me. I never heard of Oshinoko to I didn't
Either.
even know that was a season two. And then I know of Sly Family. Yeah, I know it had a big blow up, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, that first season for Spy Family was fantastic, but the issue with it, and Spy Family has, I think a lot of series that kind of do this, where like everybody's kind of keeping a secret, always kind of have this issue where they're trying to keep that everybody has a secret thing going on, and it just gets to the point where you're like, how do these characters not know something's going on? Like it just doesn't make any sense anymore. And that was kind of what got me with season 2 was I was like, at this point, like everybody should know. There shouldn't be any of this like hiding nonsense. It's I don't know. I couldn't really get into season 2. Season 1 though, must watch. Go watch it. It's very cute.
appreciate the recommendation. Those of y'all who just tuning in, this is another episode of Where's My Anime? This special episode, Crunchyroll Award winners episode. Um, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X tonight. Let's move on to the next category, guys. We got Best Animation. Danny Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Free Ren, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling. Again, if you cannot see the message underneath my name, J Simon No Bleach Awards, really, I do take a offense to this because those of us who are Bleach fans who have seen the OG Bleach and also have seen Thousand Year Blood War, Thousand Year Blood War is on par as far as animation with any new animation series out right now. I put it up against Demon Slayer. I put it up against Dan to Dan. I put it up against Kaiju number 8. Whoever. And I think it's egregious not to have them as a nominee. Not saying they have to win it, but in this category, that is egregious, man. Um, I can't say enough about that. But the winner of this category was Solo Leveling, right? Yeah.
Was
Best
this? No, I
animation.
don't.
Best animation's the Demon Slayer.
Oh,
Yes,
yep. Excuse me.
which makes sense. That's kind of. I feel like it's a given. Like I'm honestly, I will sadly agree with Jason on that. Like I would take out Kaiju number 8 and put Bleach on there for it being a contender. Like I don't remember much of anything on Kaiju number 8 animation wise where I was like, wow, that's dope. Like it was. I don't remember anything really unique like that. Like Dan to Dan. Like honestly, me personally. I would have said Danny Dad was probably best animation, just off of like some of the episodes that they
Word.
did. Like the episode where they did the backstory on the Lady in White. I think that's what her name was.
Yeah,
Like
it was the Lady in
that
Red.
was Lady in Red. Yeah, yeah, Lady in Red. Yeah, like that shit was fucking phenomenal. Like that win just from that alone. I ain't never seen no shit like that. And then just granted, that's not what it's about. It's not about the story, but the story that goes with it helps with how the animation played out as well, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
yeah, I see why Demon Slayer won it. It's fucking Demon Slayer.
From everything that I've heard with Demon Slayer, like basically the first thing most people tell you with it is the animation's amazing. So
Yeah,
I'm not surprised it won, just
That
because
is
of
yeah,
true.
everything I've heard. Personally, I probably would have given it either to Solo Leveling or Dan to Dan because I think the animation for both are really nice.
Yeah. Danny
Uh,
Dan's animation is pretty good.
uh, Kaiju, I remember the animation being good, but I don't know. I guess not enough of it stood out to really pop out. And Free Ran
exactly.
is more about like it felt like like it was hand drawn almost, which was I mean still nice. I liked that about it, but just
Yeah.
I guess wouldn't be here. I guess I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying on that one.
Yeah, man. So, just one thing about Demon Slayer, I mentioned it before, man. They only had two great episodes that used that great Demon Slayer animation. That was the first episode and the fucking last episode. And you just, I don't know, man. Look, you just can't say that and be like, oh yeah, that's the juice, that's the sauce right there. No, man, that's a shitty ass formula. And every episode hits hard. It just does, man. It just does. But yeah, we can move on though. Um, Going on to the next category, best Isekai anime, or did I say that correct?
I think it,
Isekai.
yeah, it's a guy.
Yeah.
Isekai.
I
Okay,
had questions about this list, honestly.
anime. Yeah, what's your question, Dap?
Like, why and how is Shangri-La Frontier on this list? It
Yeah,
is not.
that gets me too. How is that isekai? Like he isn't brought to some world. It's a VR game. Like I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
isn't that being reincarnated? Is that what?
No, because
Oh,
No.
he's
that's
choosing when he can. He's choosing when he can go into that world. Like
Yeah.
isekai, they're stuck in that world because they got reborn into that world. That's what
Reborn
an
or was like
isekai is.
summoned into it or
Yeah,
whatever way
yeah,
they get
yeah,
brought there. Whereas
yeah.
in Shangri-La, yeah, he literally just takes off the VR headset and he's back in his world.
Especially for
oh,
season 2.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially for season 2.
hmm yeah. They go to a tournament for VR games in season 2.
I mean, they're going into different games. They're like, hey, out of
Yeah,
Shangri-La, let's go meet
yeah.
up in another game and figure out what strategy you're gonna have to take out. I forgot what the guy was. The knight. Like, yeah, they're free.
yeah, but maybe the regulation for this is that you just have to participate in another world that's not yours, right?
I
Um,
guess,
it,
yeah.
it, it maybe that could just be the qualifying factor of it. I don't know, but that time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 3 was pretty good.
hmm
Um, I, I think that has every right to be on this list. I don't watch ReZero. I don't know if you guys have. But ReZero was the winner for this category, if I'm not mistaken.
I haven't watched the newest season yet, but I did watch the first two.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's a great isekai one, and it definitely plays into the kind of like it's different compared to like some other isekais. Is the character isn't like broken. He's not immediately all powerful or anything like that. His big thing is he basically has like a time loop going on. So if he dies, he starts back at a certain point, and
Yeah.
it's very intriguing in those first two episodes or first two seasons. I mean, and
Okay.
so I'm looking forward to watching season three, and it winning makes me look forward to it more. But yeah, that's all I've got. But season three of Reincarnated Slime, even though I think it was good, I do think it was significantly more boring compared to its last two seasons. So
Okay. Now,
that's my thing.
now, remind, now remind me. Is the latest season 4 or? Uh,
Oh crap! Yeah, you might. I might be thinking wrong then. I don't know
I mean,
then.
I'm just asking. I'm not challenging you. I'm just asking because I want to say the last season that I did see, it was fire, and I didn't watch it as it was coming out. Like it was already completed.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure if that was season 3 or season 4. But I know the last season I watched, I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
I'm not 100% positive,
Okay.
but like I said, I still get ReZero though, so I can kind of understand on that one. I don't know what this God's blessing of on this wonderful world is though. I've never heard of that one, or the
Uh,
Uh,
Suicide Squad isekai.
yeah, yeah, that's actually like legit DC. That's Suicide Squad.
Oh,
oh, oh,
Yeah,
nice.
hmm.
yeah. So I didn't watch it. There was a little thumbnail showing Harley Quinn. I was looking. I was like, why is it like Harley Quinn? And I look at the list. I was like, oh shit, this is an anime. So it
Might have
definitely
to try
changed
that
up though.
out.
My ass.
Um, all right, guys. Let's move on to the next category. Must protect at all costs characters. Um, this again, I think that you just can't put a list like this up here and not put Orihime up here. I mean, what the fuck are
Oh
you
my goodness.
doing? That just don't make sense. I mean, at least Orihime or Yoruichi, like at least one of those two.
What? She's the one that's gonna protect you. Shit.
Yeah. Like,
No,
That's why
Anya deserves this one. Anya is adorable. Now it says season two, so again, not my favorite, but still, Anya is the most adorable little child with telepathic abilities, and she must be protected at all costs.
yeah, and that's exactly who won this category for the award. Um, oh, Okaran, like I mean, whatever, man. Dan to Dan, they just had to put it. Like that's what I'm saying. Okaran's up here, but we don't have
yeah.
nobody from Bleach. And look, here's another thing too. Here's another thing too. Dan to Dan, it wasn't even a full season. It wasn't even a full season, so it really didn't even have like a complete ending. And this is the type of shit that it gets, man. Uh,
I
Anyway,
mean,
I'm not gonna go on my Dan to Dan rant tonight, but yeah, man. Oh,
yeah, I can't even say nothing for the list.
hey,
All I know is Oprah.
has anybody watched the Elusive Samurai?
No, I've not.
No, I can't remember the MC, but if this is the MC, man, he was pretty cool. I mean, it was a little bit too slow for me, the Elusive Samurai, because he's a samurai who I think his parents and everything got slaughtered in one of the wars back in was it Edo, Japan, and it's about him being like the next shoot not like the next shogun, but basically like the next leader of the new world after the wars and stuff happened. And it's about his journey becoming that. And he's a pretty cool character, man. But his best trait is being elusive, right? Like he doesn't have like a lot of attack powers or anything like that. But he's very hard to capture or to get pinned down. So I mean, I see why he's on the list, but again, man, no Bleach nominees. This is fucking crazy work at this point. Um, but yeah, y'all got anything else to say about must protect at all cost characters?
I get for me like some of these that don't make sense too is like Senshi. Like that's the dwarf I was talking about who cooks and delicious in dungeon. And
Yeah,
he's awesome. Like you love him to death, but
yeah,
like he can also fight. Like he does it multiple times. He's not somebody you have to
Yeah,
protect. Like
yeah,
he's
but
somebody who's
maybe
gonna
yeah,
fight along with you.
maybe
yeah,
one of the characteristics of this category is that without him in the show, you know what I'm saying, the show would be different, right? So maybe
Okay.
he's one of the
That
characters
makes
that
some
yes he
sense.
can, but at the same time because of all his knowledge of how he knows how to cook certain things, they need him, so we gotta protect him at all costs, kind
Yeah.
of thing.
yeah.
I didn't
Okay,
think
I
about
didn't think
that.
about it like
So
that.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense. But with that's 100% true. They would be screwed without him.
Yeah, man, and you know us as Bleach fans would be screwed without Orihime, you know.
God, I mean, yeah, you're right, man. All the He-Man gives is the fans something to watch, and the rest of the characters around them to watch.
No,
Gotta love the art style.
she's a great healer, man. Chill, yeah. Moving along. For anybody who's just tuning in tonight, this is another episode of Where's My Anime. This is the special episode one Crunchyroll Award winning 2025 show. All right. Tonight we're going over all the Crunchyroll Award winners. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. We covered a few categories already, but now we're up to best anime song. Um, let's see what we got. The best anime song.
For me, this was
Creepy nuts.
stolen
Get down.
from Magic and Muscles. 100% stolen. Bling Bang Bang Born, or however you say its title, is
Yeah,
phenomenal and it's a bop. Like it is so good.
Oh, Nashville.
it is.
Is that the
Yeah,
intro to Nashville?
intro.
Yeah, for the like once it gets to a certain point, it becomes the intro. Yeah, and
Oh, nice, nice.
it's so good. Like it blew up on TikTok too. Like people were
Really?
doing the dance and stuff. Like it's like if you saw anybody that did this like arm
Uh,
thing, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
this
and
one
it's
like that.
yeah, and you're like you
Yeah,
move your
yeah.
knees with it and kind of go down. It's just so good.
For
Oh
sure.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, man, we need that video, Chris. Send us
Oh
that
no,
video
no,
footage.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
Yeah. Luckily, this is the one thing I did. I was able to go through. I went through and I listened to all of the intros while I was doing other shit,
yeah,
and I got that one as number two. I had to give it to Dan Dan for number one. Um, yeah, yeah, and they're both by the same band or group, however you want to call it. The Dan Dan's intro and Mashal, like Creepy Nuts. Like I thought that was the name of the Dan Dan song, but Creepy Nuts is the name of the group.
nice,
Funny.
nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. But some interesting contenders though. I'll put Soul Level in. The Soul Level shouldn't even been on the list to me, honestly.
Honestly, I don't remember Kaiju number eight's opening leaving anything either. Like an impression.
Nah,
So,
nah. I got both of those down at the bottom. So my list, I got Dan Dan's being number one, Marshall being two. What's Fatal? Fatal being three. Us, and then Abyss and Levels.
Yeah, I really like Mashville's intro. I actually watched. I think they're up to like two seasons on Mashville. I think
I think you're right on.
maybe one or two. But yeah, man, I really mess with Master Hard, man. That's one of the ones I had told Death about many moons ago. But so many new animes been coming out. We haven't been able to circle back to it. But yeah, I really enjoy that intro, and I can't lie, man. Like I see a lot of bad shit about Dan to Dan, but the intro is not one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like that.
No, the intro is not one. Um,
100% agree.
for sure. All right, moving on to the next category. We got best anime score. Finally, fucking
It's the second thing it's just been on. Calm down.
uh, you know, uh, we got some of the top hitters up here. Oh, look, back is actually up here too. So look back, they actually have a anime film, and they also have an anime series. Is that accurate? Because I know
I
you
tried to
remember,
find it on
but
Crunchyroll, but I didn't see it on Crunchyroll.
that's interesting. Um, in for this category, of course, Solo Leveling won this category, but yeah, I don't know
Oh,
why. I don't know why you wouldn't just give it to Bleach, but
I
um,
wonder. So I wonder if this like this best anime score just mean like overall from all the categories, like these this is the anime that won. Is that what that means?
I think best anime score is like the overall like sound, like the music throughout the whole series. So like even like when like not just the intro or the outro or anything, but even like when those big moments happen and you get the music kind of build in and stuff. And I'll admit,
Okay.
Soul Leveling has a pretty good score if that's what they're talking about. That's what I think they are. I think Freerun did too, so I get why that's on there. I wouldn't be able to pick any of these as top because it's not something I really think about, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I can get Solo Leveling getting it. Like they definitely knew how to like build the tension with the music in the background. So
yeah, man, I wish you would have watched Bleach, man, because they do an excellent job of doing that as well. For real, man. Hey, for real, that listen. All right, this just isn't my Bleach love, right? But this is actually a technical opinion because whenever it gets to that moment where what I'm saying, you about to hear one of the most famous words in all of anime, Bunkai. Like they do a great job of leading to that with the music. Sonically, it's beautiful.
They're playing the same song they've been playing since the original Bleach. When shit goes down, you get old girl. I mean, I give them that. At least they got some soul in their songs. But you get that whoa, whoa, whoa. You get the same shit from what they did with the original Bleach. They didn't do anything new. Like,
Hey, sometimes when it's a classic, man, you just keep using it, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with being classic, dog. But no, man,
Bleach been gone for like 30 years or 20 years, something like that. They could have came up with something different over that course of time.
hey, Black Love by Design said, when they get dab, hit that note again. Hit that note again, my boy.
I can't do it again. I gotta keep Beyonce and everybody else in business. But I appreciate it though.
Beyonce and everybody.
yo,
Let's move on to the next category, guys. We got best anime opening sequence. Um,
Like, basically the same thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know
Again,
what to go this way.
they stole it from Magic and Muscles. In my opinion.
I mean, it might as well have came up number one. I mean, shit, it's the same creator, and it's damn near the same bomb. Like it's,
Ah, I mean,
it's
like I said, don't get me wrong.
right.
Dan's opening's great, but
Yeah.
I loved Magic and Muscles. Like it was like that opening. I usually listen to the opening one, two times, and then I start skipping it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Not Magic Muscles. Once it started doing that one, I would be like, let's listen.
Oh, fine. That's
Kind of
how I
like
felt with Dan
kind of like
today.
you
Yeah.
hear Cowboy Bebop's opening.
Yes.
Like I'm gonna
Yes.
listen to
Oh man.
that.
Oh, yeah, that's just plain. That's how I feel right now watching Go Go Losers. Like that's well, season one. Season one, I let that shit ride. Like that shit is great.
Yeah. It's still season one, by the way, right?
I still haven't found anything to confirm if it's actually season one or if it's season two. Like it's conflicting.
Okay. I got a question, guys. Like when it comes to like opening sequence, I tend not to watch the intros, only because I feel like a lot of the time these animes still have like characters I've never seen before, and I don't understand it. And
Spoilers in it. Yeah.
yeah, it's a little bit of a spoiler, but also too, I'm like, okay, it's episode 8 in season one. Are we ever gonna see this character that's in the intro? What the fuck? Sometimes you never see it till like season 2 or something. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm more of the lines like I'll watch like if it's a new anime, I'll watch the intro at least one time, and then I'm skipping it for the next few times because I don't want to get shit from the episode or from future episodes to come. And I'm like, oh, that's what that was. You know what I mean?
I think, that's a great point. I think that should be considered whenever you're thinking about something's a great intro. Like, if it's spoiling stuff when you have to watch it, like that, I don't think that makes it a great intro. Like,
Yeah, that
especially if it
definitely
shows
knocked
something.
points.
Yeah, especially if it shows something happening in the intro between like two characters, and it never happens because it just wasn't even made. The story wasn't even made to go in that direction. Like I can't remember what anime that it comes to mind, but like it shows like the main character and another character fighting, but there was no reason for them to be fighting in the first place. But they show it in the intro, and they never get to it within the story itself. Like it's yeah, yeah, that's a great. That was a great point.
I will say, with that point, I don't remember Magic Muscles showing anything that would be considered spoiler related.
Shout out, man. Shout out, man. Man.
Because it's like they try to make it into just a dance and it's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be an intro to make you like ready for the show to start.
Yeah.
So, but then again, I could be just misremembering, and I'm biased because Magic
no.
should have won.
Nah, I think you're pretty dead on with that because, like, I watched. I actually ended up watching like the actual music video for both Dan to Dance and Masters, and honestly, it looks like they were kind of playing more off of the official video, and then they built on. Well, either way, I don't know if it went that way. Like they built the original music video and then made the anime opening match it, or be kind of similar, or vice versa. But that's what looked like it happened. Really, more of it. So I did like that aspect too, finding that out after listening to him.
What about you didn't like One Piece intro? Chris?
To be honest, I don't remember it.
Fair
So
enough.
if it was good, it wasn't good enough to, get in my head.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it wasn't nowhere near sketchy. It was more like I want to say
Visually, I
opera,
remember
but
it
it's not
being
an
great.
opera type.
Yeah, like I remember it like visually being nice, but I don't remember it like the music to it. So
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
a whole different category. Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the next category, we got best anime ending sequence. Um, this is another one too, man. I really just
Oh
like
shit!
mine.
Oh shit! I
What's
did
up?
not know One Republic did the outro to Kaiju #8.
yeah,
That's dope.
I
That's
don't
dope.
watch the outros, so or the
Yeah.
ending sequence, or however we're gonna phrase. Like I can't make really a comment on this one because I just don't watch them.
Yeah.
So
I'm hurt as soon as the outro comes on, or I'm like, damn, let me get to the next anime, right? Like I'm
yeah,
never.
yeah,
Oh, this is so cool. Let me watch the outro.
yeah.
I mean, I got to do at least episode one. If it's episode one, and like if I notice they already changed up the opening, more than likely they did the ender. So I'll try to go see what the ending looks like. But I at least do episode one to see if I like it, and I won't watch no more after that.
For sure, for sure, for sure. All right, guys. Well, that was all the categories that we had to cover tonight. Um, I think Bleach got snubbed on some of these awards that they should have won, or shouldn't even been nominated. Bleach should have been nominated for a lot of these categories. And I think they,
Thank you for
I
that.
think it was a huge disjustice on that. So, go ahead and give you guys, Dab, you can go ahead with your final comments or thoughts and opinions about the award winners and nominees and categories.
Well, honestly, man, I can't really say too much for this time, but for next year's, man, I think we're gonna be pretty good for next year. I think we've probably covered a lot of the animes that they should have nominated for all these categories next year. So I would definitely look forward and be ready for that one. Like we should be seeing some Dragon Ball Down. Obviously, we're gonna get Solo Level in season 2.
Yeah,
What else we got?
Bleach.
Hopefully some of the other Netflix stuff comes up. I mean, shit, we had Ninja Kamui. Ninja Kamui wasn't all that good, but I mean, shit, that was on there. So hopefully we get stuff like Devil May Cry on there, Moonrise. Like it should be a pretty
Yeah.
wide
When did Blue Samurai come out? Shouldn't that
Blue
be
Eye
on there?
Samurai.
Yeah, Blue Eye
I think
Samurai.
Blue Eye Samurai is pretty old. I think well, I mean, I guess it's pretty old, but like what, 3 years maybe, 4?
I want to
I
say
feel
like
like
last year, man. That shit was like last year. It dropped on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I
really,
was thinking. Like last year.
Yeah. If you
I feel
want
like
to
it was older than that.
you want to talk about best animation, man, that shit was fire, dog.
Oh
The
yeah.
animation for Blue Eyed Samurai, that was fire.
Dude, I can't wait for another season of
Oh
that.
shit! I mean, and you got Arcane.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah, Arcane season. Yeah,
like there's some shit that been pretty snug, man. Like,
yeah, yeah.
oh, Superhero X. I can't wait. That shit that better be hitting some shit, but we know it's not. We know it's not.
Maybe.
I mean, it should. I mean, it should. They got Korean animes on. Manhwa's in there. I mean, they should be throwing some Don ones on there. I mean, should.
Maybe. Super cute.
Nah, they better not super cube on there. Nah, I'm not here for it.
Best priest choice, it better be up there, bro. It
I'm
better
gonna
be
have to. I'm
there.
gonna have to fly out there with my stick and poster board. No super cute.
So, what about Chris, man? You got any final comments?
I mean, Solo Leveling, Dan to Dan won quite a lot. So did Demon Slayer. It's expected, I guess. They were all, fantastic animes. They're all very popular. I do wish like they would do like some type of category to be like, hey, this one might have not made your list, to watch or something because it was a little weird or something like that. Like, but I don't know.
They should
I
have said
just
that.
don't like it when like one wins everything. That seems boring to me.
Man, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, hopefully, people seeing this studio wise, like seeing how well Solo Leveling did. Hopefully, they help some step up their game, and hopefully not go in the same path where they're just like, well, let's just make everything hack and slash. Like, they actually put some thought and meaning into what they about to produce, so they don't end up with something like complete ass garbage and didn't even need to exist. The beginning after the end type shit. Like have people actually put in the work.
I agree.
Fair enough.
Well, with that being said, this has been another fantastic episode of Where's My Anime? Crunchyroll Awards special edition episode, Awards 2025. It's been another one. I'm Jay Sama. It's my boy.
Yeah.
And also, too, we got the most infamous, the most amazing, the one and only Chris Fry, the manga guy. We appreciate you for
Thank
being
you.
our
Thank
special
you.
guest tonight and for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
It was fun to be here. Till next time, guys.
Hey, yeah, if you come willing to come on, man, we appreciate you.
And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching another episode of Where's My Anime?
Great appreciation to those who like, subscribed, and viewed today's episode.
If you agree with what I said today or disagree with what Dab had to say, please drop it in the comment section. We will reply. And as always, I'm your boy Jay Sama.
And I'm down. We'll catch you on the next season, the next episode of Where's My Anime.
You heard?